Good evening. This is a poem that I have entitled Rorschach Testing. Who am I? Hued mankind, Rorschach testing once matters of perception. Like a story, probably told in the form of poetry, not grammatically correct. This is Trace. This is fluid floor, fluidity and imperfections epitome. This is what giving up parental rights looks like. It is the reason for a mean mug, essentially raising ourselves. So this is the smell of selling drugs. This is silence on hiatus, the taste of your own spit where there's no more pride to swallow. This is what the truth feels like. When my very existence so arbitrary, I could only confide in my writing, and even it didn't notice me. This is what spoken word should sound like. This is so much more than poetry. This is growing up not really a fan of relationships. For mine was a more victimized vixen who had custody stolen and smuggled. She was maternally overthrown until our son was overgrown. Nevertheless, Tea Party in this new school British Empire, because regulations with immigration foretold the forage for food in the fridge. Mom was born in England. She wasn't a citizen, and so she couldn't get a job. She was growing up in group homes while Papa was a Rolling Stone. This is 16 years past the point that 16-year-old said, if I can't kill a man with a gun, then I would never kill my baby with a scalpel. I was casted into dysfunction without a family, but held to the outcome of court cases. This is the pride and joy of a grandmother turned single parent. Mom couldn't imagine having another child with only visitation rights to her first love. And 10 years later, my brother was born. This is realizing it's a man's world, but isn't anything without women. I try to figure out how I understand. Your love was blind at the same damn time, and to see it so much fall apart. Women battered, windows shattered, plus families in shambles. It was ample to think fathers and sons in midst of holy spirits were myths. Tomfoolery, more urban legends in black communities, and from my hindsight, I watched the stepfather cheat on the goddess that bore his children. Yet another marriage thrown away the way they are daily, pushed into the garbage to make more room. This is word to my mother to say that I'm here. Let this be a declaration of interdependence, stating that I'll be a better man than my father. Dad joined the army while Mom could write a thesis on our hearts. Though the pieces, it felt like it only rained over our heads for a while. No matter, they'll just say to pray on it. As if I could just put my hands out and give it to God, where miracles and the land of the living borderline, getting a cloud to cascade through fingers just to pour the wine, splotching wherever my touch had lingered. Here lies the stains that do come with wearing a heart on a sleeve. Laying like cufflinks through the rations of scoliosis. I've tried to get into your head, pick your brain, change your mind, touch your heart, all in attempts to get you to feel this. This is why I move my hands when I speak. Maybe you can take some of this world off my shoulders, because my trapezius ain't the easiest to flex no more. If the truth hurts, I hope that I'm the sickest to ever spit it in terms of a lyric. I hope this is cancerous, FDA banned for us, rumored to give you tumors at the podium, be high in sodium and cholesterol, so basically best for all to listen. So may I grab your attention, not for a poem, but for a petition. Against life's iambic gambit for African American. Because the chances are that you're friends with the phrase, no pot to piss in if listening. Because we, male statistics, are still playing cards and rolling dice at a store near you, probably wondering where our next meal is coming from. This is when we saw the answer to rob him, because to eat, there was no other option, so we opt in from Chicago to Compton. We load magazines that create more problems. This is Daniel in the lion's den. What a man feels like when God stops eyeing him looking for Jesus, feeling more like Leviathan, realizing that I ain't going up unto Zion then. Only to come full circle, reality couldn't divide by a pie again. Accidentally, rectangles just by stepping where sets mangled and see slow motion clips dangle the same direction that heads angle. But they'll see no point. No matter if I bisect these lines, this is anthropomorphized anger in actuality. Follow after feeling flustered, frustration turns gangrenous, as if wrath, gluttony, and envy had an octave. This is hate, and hoping that I'll be absolved sooner or later. Everyone acts as if they had Trayvon's best interest. As if Edison and Tesla had personally handcrafted that bulb of an invention. But they haven't heard of Daryl or Patrick. Kids died my freshman year in high school, and for them I spit arson. They're the reason why I dare all sharply to come to pauses in confidence without keeping a burner tucked in the glove compartment. Is it safe to even imagine if heaven was a ghetto? Playing by the fire hydrant, we singing falsetto, trying to find peace in the city streets. Just to fall short of virtue, only blocks from hell on earth where kids get caught in the crossfire. But I'm alive, right? Therefore, this isn't waking up and complaining anymore. This is pride in its darkest hours. I wonder who gets the Nobel when discovering that that's what we meant by black power. Why does it take drama to get you to listen in this theater? And a tragedy to get you to empathize? This is a more quantum approach to trying to transcend races, show youthful wisdom through euphemism. So if they say that you can't be the greatest of all time, what you do, you apply, just watch me. Best believe I'll do with words what numbers did after Fibonacci. But who am I? Hued mankind, Rorschach testing one's matters of perception. Like a story, probably told in the form of poetry, not grammatically correct. This is Trace. This is fluent, flawed, fluidity, and imperfections epitome. This is what giving up parental rights looks like. It is the reason for a mean mug essentially raising ourselves. So this is the smell of selling drugs. This is silence on hiatus, the taste of your own spit when there's no more pride to swallow. This is what the truth feels like. When my very existence felt arbitrary, I can only confide in my writing, and even it didn't notice me. This is what spoken word should sound like. This is so much more than poetry. Thank you.